Honorable, as a prominent youth leader in the southern region of Nigeria, what's your general assessment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration nearly 2 years in office? Would you say young Nigerians feel the impact of his leadership yet?
Thank you very much, Mr. Kale. Well, I will always be frank to the young Nigerians. This is barely 2 years. Within few days now, in less than a month and few days, it will become 2 years. And I will frankly tell you that His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have done excellently well. To some people, it may not sound okay to them, but there is a difference between, you don't understand the difference between macro and microeconomy. And when you talk about economy of a state or a country, you talk about economic development of a state before you talk about the economic growth. So that is the challenge people don't understand. If you look at in infrastructure, let's talk about the road construction in Southeast in the first place. You said road that have been taken many years, more than 20 years for people to complete, have been completed within a space of 1 year. The second Niger bridge is now being unused. So you look at the issue of lecturers being on strike. Now,
the second Niger bridge, he said, is unused.
It's unused
it started,
right now.
It started during Buhari's regime.
Yeah, it was. They are not too sure, but everything got ready as the time Tinubu got into power. And because he put in a lot of forces, a lot of powers, and they ensure that people start using that place by making sure that the engineers finish whatever they are doing. So I give it to him. And in the areas of agriculture, you will not say that, like the cost of food now have reduced. You cannot compare the cost of food 5 months ago and the cost of food today. So the man is really doing the work. You look at the road between Lagos and the train road between Lagos and Calabar is ongoing seriously. So what he's doing to reduce issues, to reduce problems, is quite on a fast lane. And I'm sure before he finishes 8 years,
8 years.
Before he finishes 4 years. Because I wish him to do better than what we have expected, we have seen before. So before he finishes these 4 years, those things he put on ground that he want to do, he will finish them very well. So I'm expecting that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, honestly, the youth should give him total support because he is driving on the side of the youth. If you look at the Ministry of Youth, what they are doing today is different from what we used to see. So the man is at the right track, and everybody should give him total support.
You see, Honorable Chiefs, if you see in Nigeria now, there are growing concerns about hardship, inflation, and economic recovery. Do you think the president is on the right path, or is he missing key opportunities, especially in the youth engagement and national development?
Well, Mr. President, I believe in my personal assessment and independent evaluation that the man is really doing well. That, like what I told you about economy. Before a tailor will finish designing a cloth, he will first of all cut it to pieces. That is the area people are feeling the impact of hardship. But at the end of the tunnel, there must be light because he's doing everything, those things that are difficult to be done. Like when he removed the fuel subsidy. Many years, many governments have said, we will remove it, they cannot remove it. But they have removed it fearlessly. And make sure that those people who feel that they are untouchable in Nigeria, they now don't know that they are touchable. So all part of the economy is being taken care of. And I'm telling you that with what the people handling the economy is doing today, the cost of living and the cost of fuel, everything will come down. Dollar will also come down. Before the next year, before this time next year, you see a quite different development in terms of economic re-engineering. So I assure you, and from what I'm seeing, from questions I have answered, and from what I see in political development, you will see that the man is working hand every moment, every hour to see that the suffering people, giving the people a lasting solution to the suffering. Not to give somebody a bottle of Coke tomorrow, next tomorrow you will not have something to eat. So make sure that all part of the country that developed today have passed through this process, and this is a process of going to a greater, more powerful generation that will survive the economy of the people, that will give the people what they really want. But if you continue pampering a child, giving what he wants, the child will grow without not being intelligent. So the only way out is to follow it the hard way. Those things that cannot be done will be done. And I assure you, Tinubu is giving Nigeria what they want. And in the nearest future, you will see that cost of fuel, cost of living, everything will come to the barest minimum.
But people are still dying of hunger and complaining.
No. There's no time, even in America, people complain of hunger. There's no place you can remove hunger because everything is not 100%. So, but with what they are doing today, the government is sure of giving an accountable leadership that people can see what they do with the money. You can only complain of what state governors do because most of the money goes to the hands of the state governors. So if there is a challenge, if there is a problem, you now lay it on the state governors. Because when the oil subsidy was removed, majority, like in Abia and some states, they received 3 billion per month. Now they are receiving 17 billion. Some of them are receiving 15 billion and all of that. So if there is a problem in the country, we should question the governors, not the president. That is where the whole money have gone to. And they believe that the governors knows the people. Through the local government chairman and other system, they will be able to take the money, whatever economy, whatever measures to make sure that they cushion this problem. So if we are having problem, we ask the governors what they are doing with the money the president has given to them. They have money in excess. They have money in quantum. So let them account for what they have done with the money given to them. And that is where we need, in every state there is need for production company. In every state there is need for good access roads. In every state there is need for easy transport. In fact, nobody should, if they put the money in place, nobody will pay for transportation in any state. So the money the president has given to different states, if they implement it, they put it to what they are agreed on, Nigeria will be a better. Nobody will be complaining about what is happening in Abuja, and nobody will start calling Tinubu have done this and have not done that. So the challenge we have is let the governors utilize the opportunity given to them. Let them use the money given to them from the subsidy and make sure that the people feel the impact of those things. So the intention of Mr. President is taking the money to the people. Production will be easy. Employment will be, job opportunity will be created. But they are not using it to create those things. That is why people are feeling the challenge that the removal of subsidy, things are so hard. They're not releasing this money to the people that need it. That is the challenge you have.
All right, viewers, let's go for a short break. And when we come back, we'll still talk more about APC in Abia State.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.